Hello, Melinda Green here, and I'm going to show you how to use my assembly jig to build one of my puzzles. So you'll notice that I've inserted magnets into the little tunnels in the jig, and that's helpful for making sure your polarity is correct when you go to try to push a magnet into a magnet pocket of a sticker. If you get it wrong, it'll fight you. Also helpful is this little polarity visualization aid that I include in the kits, and that will just show you which direction is south, which direction is north, and really you just do to color code them. So red goes to red, blue goes to blue, like that, and you won't have it wrong. And if you sort of let go after you put it in place, then you'll know you're good, because if you manage to get it wrong somehow, then when you relax your hand, it'll jump out. So here's how I do it. So I put one of the magnets into the pocket, lined up generally with the outer face of the piece, and use this magnet pushing tool to push off one magnet at a time roughly into place like this, and then push it up flat against the wall, and then slide it the rest of the way down into the bottom of the pocket. And that's it. Then just alternate to go around like this. And I'll finish this piece. Takes me about 30 seconds to do one piece. Like that. So there's a finished piece. So to show you more clearly what is going on here, the pockets and how you want to align the magnets, here's a diagram that shows 3 steps to do it that'll pretty much never go wrong. The first step is probably the hardest, just to get the magnet into the general area of the pocket and at an alignment that's ready to be pressed in. So if your magnet doesn't look like it's oriented pretty much like this picture, then pick the magnet back up with the magnet stack and try again. And then in the second step, you just sort of use the tool to rotate it flush against the outer wall, and in the third step, you just slide it along the wall into the bottom of the pocket. And that's pretty much it. I will do one more sticker here at pretty much full speed, and that should look pretty much like what you'll be doing very quickly. It'll feel awkward at first, no question, but once you sort of get a feel for it, you'll go pretty quickly, and it's actually kind of fun. I find it relaxing. It's sort of like knitting or something. You can do it while listening to a podcast or music or something like that. And there we go. So once you have all the magnets inserted into the stickers, the last step is to make the hypercubies. I linked in the description a photograph of all of the individual pieces that you can use for a guide. And the way I like to do it is to just take the top 2 stickers, put them together, and then just align it with the photograph, or in my case, I like to use another puzzle that I take apart and use as a guide. The only thing you need to be careful with is the third piece that you put in. There are 2 possible ways to do it. One is right and one is wrong. So just make sure you've got it going in the right way, and then the fourth piece will be forced. So just hinge it against this bottom piece. I generally kind of build a bit of a something like a flower around a base piece. Just fold the petals up. You have to open it up a little bit, get the clips to pass each other, and then just hold it open like that in a V shape, and get your fourth piece up like that. And now that all the gaps look the same, then you just need to snap it together, and the easiest way to do that I found is to put it back in the jig with the open side down, and then just sort of rotate it until it finds the deepest possible spot, and then just press hard. And that's it. After you do that, you should feel each of the 4 edges, and if you feel something rough or sticking out, you can put it back in with your thumbnail or maybe the edge of a spoon or something like that, and that'll put it right back into place. And that's about it. If you do this wrong, you always take them back apart. It's pretty sturdy, so you shouldn't worry too much. And the way I like to do it is to use an ice pick. You could also use a nail or something like that. Just put it with one of the 3 sticker junctions facing up and put the pointy part straight in the tip. Get your other hand well away because you don't want to stab yourself, and then just press down. There we go. Not too hard like I did. You don't want to poke it out the back end. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, be more careful than I'm doing here. So even when you have it open a little bit, it's still difficult to get open. So if you just do it again with any one of the other ones like that, then now it'll come open easily. And to fix the incorrect arrangement of stickers, just take one piece off, then take the other piece and take it off and move it into the place of the first piece you just removed. And then complete the assembly like I showed before. And that's it. I hope you are successful putting your puzzle together and have lots of fun. Thank you very much.